And knowing the guys in the locker room, man, I think they're going to respond by just working. I mean, that's how we've gotten to the point that we've gotten to in our career here in Kansas City is that we believe the work kind of puts out the product. And so obviously we've never been 0-2, but we've had times where we've dealt with challenges before and lost games. And so I think the guys that we have in this locker room, they'll go back to work with that mindset of we're going to continue to work even harder so that when we step on that field this next time, we can find a way to win in those big moments like we have it this first 2 weeks. And knowing the guys in the locker room, man, I think they're going to respond by just working.
So right now the Chiefs are at the shaky start. If you look at the next couple of games, they have the Giants, um, Baltimore, Jacksonville, and Detroit in the next 3 games coming up. And like I said, a lot of Chief fans are kind of shaky because it's, with the percentage of 10%, if you go until you make it to playoffs, it might be the we might see that Chiefs may not make the playoffs, and it's getting the Chiefs fans very very shaky. So I'm gonna go to you, Ronnie. Even though Kansas City Chiefs are at 0-2 start, do you think that Kansas City Chiefs fans should panic, thinking they're not gonna make the playoffs, or you think they're gonna be okay?
The Chiefs don't have nothing to worry about. There's other teams that became 0-2 and still able to make it to the playoff. Chiefs just right now they dealing with a lot of injuries. Worthy. They deep on some of the people from their defense. Cornerbacks. So they have their issues. So I still see the Chiefs still going to the playoffs and still being one of the teams to be reckoned with. Especially after yesterday's game, it just showed that Mahomes made a lot of mistakes during that game. Kelsey came to show up. Hollywood Brown came to show up. It's just that they didn't execute it. That interception really closed the games out. I still see the Chiefs being one of the people to be messing with, especially when it comes to the playoff time. They'll still be in there. It's just right now they're dealing with very very difficult challenges, which a lot of teams face. Like remember, the Bengals was one of the teams that used to have always injury prone when it came to aspect of regular season, but they will always show up during the playoff. But let's see how things turn out. Yeah, they down 0-2, but I still see the Chiefs bouncing back, moving forward. Go ahead, Akeem.
If you remember when I made my picks and I said that, hey, Kansas City is not playing like they're hungry anymore, and this is just clearly to the prediction that I had. I would like to see them advance. I don't, you know what I mean? I do think I don't know if they lost their morale or something. A lot of injuries is a lot, but Jalen Hurd and them came out there to play, so they did what they had to do. So we'll see what happens coming to the end of the season.
Yeah, when it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs, we saw this last year, year before, as in their offense, they're not high power what we used to seeing. But then again, the last couple of years, even though they had a lackluster type of offense, they all used to win games and they went back to back Super Bowls. Now coming to this year, we see that they still got some teams, some receivers hurt. Defense, they played stellar. They did a good job against the Eagles this time. Because remember, last time they played the Super Bowl, they got smacked down. They got beat down. But like I said, the defense is still stellar. I just want to see. I think we all want to see Kansas City have their high power offense again. Once they get our Rasheed Rice back for the suspension, and also Xavier Worthy. He got hurt for the against the Chargers in Brazil. In Brazil. So once they get their receivers healthy, running game need to be better. I think they could definitely make it to the playoffs. Division is definitely going to be tough this year because Chargers has gotten better, Denver has gotten better, and also the Raiders. They got a little better too. They might win tonight, go 2-0, might lead the division. So, but then again, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. I also agree they're gonna make it to the playoffs. It's gonna be some growing pains of this season because of the Kansas City Chiefs. But I think they can. I don't think they're gonna win the division, but I think they're gonna make the wild card. And we're definitely gonna see the Chiefs back in the playoffs.